Hello everybody, I'm here. I wanted to show you guys my the bigger yard. Before it was like at this wooden pole right there, where that wood's at. We went there and went around this thing and came out to this side. Well, now my son and I opened it up a lot more. He said, let's not just do 5 foot, let's do 6 foot to 8 foot. So we got it past this tree. This is that tree that was broken, dead, right here. And then I put the rocks over here to hold them up so they can come out and eat them. This is that log. Remember that log I kept telling you guys about? That's what it looks like. See, it's a heavy log. And they're digging up that log and that pile over there. I told my son I was going to try to go between these trees, and he said he'd prefer not to. He'd prefer to go around it. So he went and cleaned it out even further. I said, holy crap. He said, don't worry, we're nowhere near the line. You could even go out another, 9 foot if you wanted to. I know that, but I don't want to go that big. They already have enough room. They got so much room, they can go crazy. I put the little, in case if I have a broody hen, I'll put their babies into this thing. And they like to run through it. So I made it like a tunnel so they can run through it if they want to. And, but they all seem to really like this place. They could chase each other and play. And, I'd love to get more pine trees though, but to be able to plot like that tree there that's broken. It had a tree fell on it, and then it was partly dead. So my son and I cut it up and said maybe it might grow, it might not grow, we don't know. So we put the head and put that in. There's that log I was telling you guys about over there. There's no way I can move it. My son and I tried moving it. We're like, nope, they couldn't make it any bigger. This is where it's going to stop. And then my son went ahead and put these posts in. He put rocks down in there so they can't dig these poles out. Because I didn't do that over here. And they're digging poles out. I said, oh, crud, I don't know what to do. So, but he really enjoys these girls. He tries to, find food for each one and tries to tell them, hey, this is their, come here and I'll show you some more food. And then he tries to jump on them. It's really cute. And but they're really enjoying the they sit around. Now her sister, which is over here, she's more developed and she lays me an egg. I haven't seen this one lay me an egg yet, so I'm thinking she's probably younger in some sense. So she's starting to get the red rosea in their face. When they get that red rosea in their face, that means they're going to start laying. And I think she's just started to lay. I can't even see her face. She's too busy picking everything. And I was getting ready to rake. I got my rake in here. I put it on over there. And I was going to rake this up. And thought about flipping this sucker, this big, huge log. See if there's any bugs underneath it. I don't know if I can even do it holding the camera. Oh my God. I keep finding the dog bowls. There's a dog bowl. That's actually when my husband had Angus, the dog, doing all the bad. Get this thing. Oh yeah, let's see if there's anything good in that. I might come over here and look at that now. Oh yeah, they're coming. They're like, oh, mommy flipped it. Oh yeah, there's lots of goodies in there. I could see it. Oh, she ate your goodie. Go ahead and look through that and see what you find, huh? Lots of goodies in there. Look at that log. Oh my gosh, it's like so decomposing. There's a lot of bugs and things in that. If they find it, they can find it and eat it. Can't believe how big Pearl got. She's gotten so huge. Oh, she got a worm. Alice is trying to get something, but Alice is really and truly a bandom. But she's mean. She doesn't get along with the bandoms. So she's in with the big ones. So she's going to get along great with them. So then I'm going to get ready to rake it. And I got like a bunch of briar patches. We still haven't ripped them all out. I told my son, leave them. They'll dig them out further, and then I'll cut them out. So, I still got grapevines still in here, but that's okay. This thing's starting to turn yellow now. My husband says, man, it's taking forever to change color. Well, it will eventually. He says, then what are you going to do with it when it changes color? I'll yank it out of here. This tree's alive. I have it hanging on that tree. Could have hung it over there, but this is fine. They're all over here now. Even the rooster's like, is there something good in here to eat? I also have to look through this and see what we got. She's already using her nails. Oh, she's got a centipede. They eat those things, which I think are nasty, but whatever. If you want to eat them, you go right ahead. All digging through that? Yeah. They're looking for something good and yummy, huh? Yeah. They know that if they keep digging at it, they'll get something yummy out of that. He's looking too. He's like, God, I gotta find him something yummy so I can get another girlfriend to like me. What you doing, girlfriend? I like how they all talk to each other. So anyway, I guess they're getting some goodies out of that. Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of centipedes, millipedes, and beetles. I see a couple beetles, but they're kind of gobbled up by now. Oh yeah, they like this kind of stuff. Mom says, you should put more logs in here and let them rot. I know, I need to get some and put them around the edges until I get more security in here. I already got one in here that we got from the tree. I don't know where that tree was at. I think it was over there. There's a tree somewhere we cut down. I know there's one of them we cut down, and there was another one we cut down. It was years ago. It was rotted and falling over. So I went ahead and just, you know, left them in this area. I mean, there's a lot of trees, like this Bowie-looking tree. I can't imagine that thing living. Or this other little tree that's bowing here. My husband said, are you going to cut them? I don't know. They're really weird looking. They need to be. There's lots of sun coming in, but then when all the other, well, there's a lot of dead trees in here too, which I haven't got back to. Told my husband I'm going to cut some of these dead trees down. And that one tore up when we had that Helen, or whatever you call it, not storm, what is that thing? Tropical storm. That one twisted around, and that's what fell right there. It's twisted off and fell right there. So that's where that one's at. He said, "It's too bad you didn't put no more pine trees in here. I could go get some, or you can go get some out in the woods and come in here. We'll plant them." And he goes, "Okay." So he's going to plant me some. He said, "The only thing is you got to put them down deep to get them in here, so they don't eat them all. Because they do eat this thing a little bit. Now it's starting to turn yellow. They're not going to eat much of it." They got all kinds of rocks popping up. Look at the rocks. You guys finding any more goodies, huh? I should flip it over again. I'll go wait till they're not there. And he's very loud for a young boy. He's kind of younger than all the ones I have in the garden. Yep, you guys having fun, huh? And it seems like this lady that has a really cool channel, I can't remember what it's called right now, but all she does is show chickens, and her channel is so much bigger than mine. But I show chickens. I don't get that many people subscribing from me. Everybody says, well, you don't teach anything. Yes, I do. I do teach a lot. You know, but you gotta listen when I talk about it. But right now I mostly just build stuff and make them more comfortable. Just got them giving them a giant water. You know, she's still digging at that. She knows there's something in that. Yeah, that's really good dirt when those things rot like that. Mom says, you know, you can get some more logs. I know, I'll get to them. I was going to keep filling, like there's a bunch of, you know, logs and things that fell down that my husband and I cut up. And I thought about going in there and just dropping it in there. That'll keep anything from digging them out. Boy, he's a noisy boy. Yep, these guys are still working at it. Oh, man, I hurt my arm the other day. That's why I can't pull anything out. I kind of ripped something out and almost fell backwards. My son catches me, and my arm goes spraying, and it hurt like crazy. I thought, oh, man, I hurt myself now. And he said, well, you shouldn't be doing this. You should let me help you. I know. That's why I hired him to help me so I don't hurt myself. And here I keep hurting myself. Yeah. I know you could be a noisy man. Okay, I still don't know if I like the name Green Giant. I just call him the big boy. That's all I call him. Huh, you're a big boy. So I'm a big boy rooster. At least he doesn't attack me anymore. Ever since we opened the yard up, he doesn't come over here and just kind of peck at me. He was just pecking. He's not hurting. He pecks at my son because he has a big black coat. He doesn't like anything black. So I wear a black pair of pants or pair of shoes out here, and he'll go after them. I don't know what it is with black. So if you ever come for a visit, don't wear any black. Any other color's fine, but black, he has an issue with it. Even my son says, why does he keep tapping at me? He doesn't like your black coat. Oh, well, I don't always wear this coat unless it's cold. Are you chasing Pearl? I never seen Pearl have a backbone before. Yeah, she does have spurs. She does lay a beautiful, like, olive-colored egg. She's an olive egger. A really big olive egger. She's mixed with something else. I'm not sure what. Here's my wheat. I found out everybody wants me to get more of her right here, my Wheatie, because she's a Wheatland Maryland. I can never say that word. And I went online to see about maybe getting some babies like her. Oh my God, the babies are like $15 each, or you can buy a hen and they're $28. I said, oh, you're kidding. And if I buy the eggs, they're $8 each just to buy it, hopefully fertilized eggs. I almost died. I said, wow. And I was lucky just to get one. And she's like lays a chocolate egg. But then I found out those two girls over there have a chocolate egg. They're real dark brown like hers. So it's kind of really neat. So that means I'm going to have lots of big extra large eggs. She lays a medium cream egg that Ellis does. She's so tiny compared to him. But she doesn't mind it. She's a big girl. Everybody says, why is she so weird looking? Because she's a kind of a game bird. And game birds have a weird look to her. So, yeah, they're still working that thing. He's over there looking at it too. Why has he got his leg picked up? I don't know. Maybe he's afraid they're going to peck him or something. I don't know. Yeah, I know. You're still kind of low on the totem pole and everybody picks on you. Well, you know how it is. She tried to rank up higher again against her, but oh no, she bows down to that one. She says, oh no, I'm not going to get picked by you. Huh, you got that beautiful greenish colored tail. You're so gorgeous. He's always on alert. He sees anything he doesn't like, he calls them all back in. It's really funky. He'll walk real close to the door and then start doing that noise, and then they all pick up their heads and then take off running. It's really funny. He knows how to alarm it. And he's trying to dig at this too. Like, what is this? Is this tasty? Yeah, it's tasty. My husband said, I can't believe you're going to plant a garden in here. Yeah, I'm going to, not in here, outside of here. And then it's going to grow, and then fleas or anything comes through, they get to eat them. It's not like what you think. Everybody keeps telling me, oh, what kind of garden are you building? No, it's a type of garden. It's a garden that climbs up. I'm going over here, see what she's doing. See this big, huge stump? There's a lot of stump here. I thought about getting a shovel and dig it up. Just looking at, oh, there's a piece of glass. What is that? It's like a bottle. See, there's a bottle in here. This used to be a dump yard where people used to dump stuff. That's an old bottle. Look, a root beer bottle? This one looks like a root beer bottle. Yeah, so I keep finding glass and all kinds of stuff. I think there's a car buried back here or something because I keep finding parts for cars. And my husband says, "What do you think?" And I said, "Well, I found the key, and it's a Chevrolet." So it's kind of funky. So I keep taking these and any bottles and toys that I find, I just toss them on this side over here. You know, it's a t-shirt. We found a t-shirt, and we found a stuffed animal. So later I'll come back and I'll pick up all the trash, but right now I just toss it out. Yep. Now you're a noisy boy. I like how they always have to pick their head up really high trying to get it to get louder. Let's see what else they have in here. I'm looking around making sure there's no more glass. I picked up 4 pieces of glass already and everything. I just don't want anybody to get hurt and everything. So my son put this log here. I kept falling into this and couldn't figure out what it was, and it was a stump. And the stump made me fall in it. Lots of rocks. I got to come out here and pick up rocks. Usually I pick up the rocks and put them into the compost bins. Compress it a little more. And then once a month I literally dump it out and let the chickens go at it and see if they can find bugs. Then I rake it all back up and I move those compost piles in different places. So, like last month it was up against this side over here, and then I moved it down. So it's been moved, and then so it'll be dumped out and then let them go at it. I'm just looking to make sure you guys don't have any more things like toys or something in here that you don't need to be messing with and everything. You know, my son hit that tree by mistake. He says, you need to put more wavy wire up. So I don't have none right here. There's no wavy wire here. But the tree's in the way. Maybe it'll keep them from trying to jump out. I have to put more wavy wire over there. There needs to be at least 3 foot of wavy wire. So this is not enough wavy wire. So we have to do that pretty soon. And everybody says, what is wavy wire? Well, it makes it unstable. And when an animal tries to climb it, it freaks them out and they jump back off on the side they're on. And then on them, since it kind of bows inward a little bit, when they try to fly out, they don't really notice it, and they whack into it, and it bounces them back into it. So this is what I learned from some other person. I don't think he has, I mean, he has a channel, but I don't think he puts anything on his channel anymore. I don't know if he passed away or somebody just let it ride. I don't know. But he's the one that told me about, you know, to make wavy wire about 3 foot up above the poles And any animal that tries to get on it freaks them out and they jump back off. I've seen cats trying to get on it. Now the cats do get over on the door over here and get on the door, which is not fun. You know, so where's your splash? And you're playing with your girlfriends, huh? Yeah? He's looking around still. If he even sees a cat, he runs because he don't like cats either. Cats, dogs, something he doesn't recognize, he will literally go and call them in. So far, I haven't seen any coyotes during the day. Only at night, my cameras pick them up. Now, the feeding station's over that way on the big log that fell. That's actually our land. On the other side, it's not, but on this side, it is. It fell literally on the line, which is kind of funky because it goes up at an angle, and most of that tree is falling down. And the tree had a marker next to it, so and then it goes to a point, and then it comes right back down that way. So it's really funky. Are you finding any goodies, huh? Yeah, I'm going to leave you guys if that's okay. I think they're so involved with digging this up, I'm going to have to just do some quick raking and get it looking really good. I like to rake all the leaves to the side, to the edges, is what I normally do. Yeah, not very much leaves at all. They're just, a few places right there. I'm really into that. Oh, look at that. His brother and sister's right there together. She's on top. And they can't get me now. Well, they probably puck your little feet out. But I'm working on that other building and trying to get the doorway put in, but I'll just let them go. I was like, why don't you just leave it as a tube all the way down to the next door? Thought about that, but I don't know. Oh, you don't have to do a door frame. I still need to do something to frame it in because that's not, it's like another area just jumping into another area that's never been built that way. So you still have to frame something there. I like to frame it in and put a door on it just in case, maybe I can make another shelter out of it if I have, if I have to do it. I don't think I need to. At least the chickens are really getting into this. I know everything. My daughter asked me, she said, well, if you end up, flipping things over like this, wouldn't that fall back on them? Well, normally it doesn't. I don't usually think it falls back on them. That's just something for them to do. And they're over here, these two girls. When I take chickens, I like them in twos. So if you want to bring me some hens over and they're big or whatever, I want them in twos. That way they get along. Yeah, you are picking on her, aren't you? Yeah. When they first got in here, this one ran away, and this one stood her ground because she was higher up in the other pecking order. So she'll stand her ground when she needs to. And my hand's freezing, so I don't know if I'm gonna lose my phone here. Ow, that hurts. And everybody's looking through. There's that. I mean, I need to sit down and try to dig some of this stuff up, like especially this tree that we cut that tree down first. It went that way, and then we cut this cherry tree over here down. That's why that one's still bare. So this one was cut down the first time from us. Oh, he got her. No, is that the big one? No, he didn't get the big one. He got the little one again. You need to get the big one. You always do the little one. You need to get the big one. I can't tell the difference. You'll figure it out. That's all right. He gets on some of them. Makes more babies that way. Now, why I basically have Alice in here is get along with them. She'll accept their eggs with no problem and raise their babies. I have so many people that want chickens from him. He said, if you got a whole bunch of hens you want to get rid of, let me know. And I said, well, we'll see. I like to keep, let's see, I got, how many older ones I have here? Let's see. Let's see, Alice and, let's see, Alice and Weedy and, what is this other one called? Let's see, Splashy are the same age. So, if one of them passes away, I definitely have to get another one. Or, like, I mean, she's the one that raised Pearl. Pearl was her baby. So, she's not as old as Alice. Alice is older. Yep. He's still looking. I don't know. I have to get my deer area, feeding area. I'm going to make my deer feeding area over here. Because I know it's my crow feeding area. I keep the crows around, keep the hawks away. But hawks only seem to come in the morning. They don't come in the afternoon, it seems like. And I still got to get the wavy wire put up. I got to I still got my black spray paint so I can spray paint this. So it makes it so hard. It makes it look like they could see in, but then the hot comes in and bounces right back off. So now we got the twins over here. The twins, I call the twins. Well, one's prettier than the other. One keeps itself real pruned. The other one don't prune herself very well. So you can tell one looks a little dirtier than the other. So they're over here digging this up. Oh, Weedy's back over here digging this one up. On Weedy, huh? Weedy was the most friendliest chick I ever had. She warmed right up to me. She was the first one that learned how to eat from what I taught her. The first one that learned how to drink. She was the first born out of all of them. She hung out with, let's see, Red the Rooster, the big giant one that I sold to a guy in, where is that at? Somewhere in the mountains, I can't remember where. And those two hung out. Well, and plus Blondie hung out with them too. Blondie was one of those two that was raised, but Blondie was raised by another hen. But she was very, 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 very warmed up to me. So her and Blondie and that rooster got along great because they came from different families, you know, different ones that raised them and then ones I raised from eggs. I don't know why she has a little dark spot in the back of her head. He must have pecked her head when he was trying to step on her or sat on her. All you have to do is use your foot, put it on top of them, and they automatically sit. Just like, you know, everybody asks me, why do they always sit? Well, because that's what they do. They're saying, okay, you're the boss, I'll sit. So a lot of these will sit beside me. It's like, don't sit on me. You got a male now that takes care of you, not me. Got the loner girl over here now. She's still picking at it. Yeah, when I go to bed tonight, I'll flop this back over. I gotta go make cookies. I just remembered. Oh gosh, it's probably getting late. I'm gonna get going here, but I'll let them out here for a little bit, and then I'll give them some mealworms and put them right back in because they still got tons of food. Here, I'll show you what I've been doing in there because you guys might like to see that. Oh gosh, my arm. Still in so much pain. Hello. Just making sure there's nothing out here. I'm gonna pick up this rock. Ugh. There we go. I'm gonna put this rock over here in this thing. Like that. Boy, it's hard to walk around here. They make holes everywhere. Let's go back in here and show you what I've been up to. This is a new water system. I got the heaters on, so that should keep them from freezing. Got two heaters. One sitting on that side and one sitting over here. They're little panels. Then I put the nesting boxes in. I got 1, 2, 3. Yes, I put eggs in it to kind of like teach them, especially the new ones. That's where they need to lay. And I never did screw that darn screw in, but it's only one holding it. Oh boy. Actually, there's another one holding underneath. But that needs to be screwed in. I think I was supposed to put a board there and never did. It will get done. Then I added some more plastic in there and out there and over there and over here because it's supposed to get cold again. See, I took the plastic down thinking it's not going to get cold. And I put their food up here. I had it dangling, but they kept hitting each other with it, so I tied it up. I filled up this guy. That's still half full. They were really, you can see they've really been digging up the place. And I do use this place here a lot. I mean, look at all the dirt they got piled up over there, keeping the door from closing, I guess. And then that's supposed to be full of rocks, but they must have ate them all. So, and that's their dusting area, which doesn't look very good. I have to get some ash put in there and some other stuff that I have to sift through in my garden and then bring it over here and then just pour it in so they have a place to, because they've been doing it right here. You can see where they've been doing it right through here. They're supposed to be doing it up there, but they do it over here. Oh well, chickens can be chickens. And I just got done building this little contraption. It's not screwed on or anything, so hopefully they don't knock it over. But you can see the heat pad there, and there's a heat pad on that side. Should keep it. I gave them the bigger water so they don't fight over it, because I'm keeping some of them away from the water. So if they stand over there, or they stand here, or they stand over here, they can drink water. So hopefully nobody gets mean and not let them drink. Anyway, rainy season, I'm going to come up here with a whole bunch of grass seed and just throw it out here and see what grows. So they have something to do. See, I didn't bury these, and you can see they're coming up. So my son said, we'll fix them later. I said, okay. He said, we'll just put a rock in there to keep them from digging it up. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, have a blessed day. Talk to you guys later. Like the video. Thanks. Bye.